Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is going to be my first video. Well, not first video, because first finish that sentence before you make jokes. Video of Emotional Spectrum Week, which I said I was going to do from last week. I might just shorten it down to Spectrum Week because Emotional Spectrum Week is a bit of a mouthful. So, bit of reasoning before we go into the first topic. So, reason I chose Emotional Spectrum Week is if you know the Green Lantern comics, you know where this is coming from. So, the emotional spectrum is the different aspects of like what I think is life really encompasses, and with the fact that there is a white lantern which is pretty much formed of all of the emotional spectrum colors. I think that symbol, that kind of visual metaphor, is basically saying like these are the seven things that really help make up life and like some of the things that you have to deal with and go through. So that said, let's get into our first color, the first lantern core of the day, week even. So the first one is the Green Lanterns of Will. So I chose this one because it's the most popular one. The most popular out of the seven there are. So it's Green and Will. So it's interesting when you look at the term will, because will is your want to do something and your drive to do something, so you can link that to determination. And will is something that you are going to need throughout your life. Willpower will help you get over anxieties and struggles and stuff like that, because if you do not have the will to do something, or you don't have the will to overcome something, you will never get anywhere. I think one of the things that stick out from the comic books is when the Green Ring comes and finds their respective owner. It says, "Lantern Jordan, you have the ability to overcome great fear. This is why you have been chosen for the Lantern Corps." I'm not going to recite the whole thing, but that's the main point that I wanted to take out from that. You have the ability to overcome great fear, and that's what will is. And if you are people say your strong will means you can be forceful, but that can also mean that you know your mind and you know where you want to go with what you're doing. And if you use will to its utmost potential, you can just pretty much do anything you set your mind to. So if you look at people that do amazing feats, so a most recent one, Felix Baumgartner, the guy who jumped from the rim of space down to the earth, which is an amazing thing. Like, if I was in that situation, I would be just kind of shaking so hard. And for a man to say, "All right, I'm gonna get to the edge of space and plummet to the earth at how many miles per hour, and I'm gonna put faith in the brake system and the parachutes and all this gear that I have on me, and just go for it." If this guy didn't have any willpower, he'd be like, "Nah," and that will be the worst 2 minute, 6 minute video that ever was on the No, that's definitely not the worst 6 minute video that was ever on the internet. But my point remains: if he did not have the willpower and the desire and the drive, the determination to pull off this jump, we would not. He would not have done such an amazing thing, and we would not be able to see that people can do anything they set their mind to. And it's crazy when you look at, if you from like a face value perspective, like, oh, that's cool, but you hear the phrase, "that guy's got balls," because that it's not an easy thing to do, is my point. And that is like one of the highest things that will can do. Now, if you just even apply a little bit of will to your situation and determination, you can just crash through it and just deal with anything that you have problems with. It's really quite interesting, and I wish sometimes when you hit when I obviously through life you can't obviously do everything, no matter how much will you put into it. There are always going to be things that will kind of trip you up and you think, no, let's hold off from that. So will is not a thing to say, oh, let's do everything. I think that's how you kind of fall over and go flat on your face. But yeah, like I was saying, like sometimes I wish I had more of a will and a determination to do certain things, because that could definitely, one decision could alter the course of your life. and it's really, really quite interesting. So yeah, that was my first video on the Spectrum Week. So yeah, again, ramblings. Hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Much appreciate. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow, definitely, for the second core we're going to look at. We're going to look at the Sinestro core, the Yellow Lanterns, also known as the Fear Lanterns. So yeah, stick around for that, and I will see you tomorrow. Misclick. Let's try this again. Bye.